Hey there, energy warrior. I need to tell you something important. That strange feeling you're experiencing is not madness or drama. It's a gift. A gift that few understand and many waste. That weight you carry, that sensitivity that makes you different, is not a problem. It's your secret superpower. Imagine that you are like a sensitive radar that picks up invisible vibrations. While everyone else passes by, you feel every energetic wave around you. Does it hurt? Yes. Is it exhausting? Definitely. But this is exactly why you are special. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's an extraordinary ability to perceive the world beyond the obvious. The world is heavy, dense, filled with emotional layers that most don't even notice. And you? You feel all of this with an intensity that can be frightening. Every environment, every person, every piece of news, everything resonates within you like an amplified sound. It's not paranoia. It's not exaggeration. It's your unique connection to subtle energies. Many people will say that you are dramatic, too sensitive. Ignore them. Your sensitivity is a rare gift. While others pass by, you can feel the hidden pains, the unspoken truths, the vibrations that permeate the environments. This doesn't make you weak. It makes you a true energy warrior. Your body has tried to warn you thousands of times. That unexplained fatigue, that sadness that arises out of nowhere, that feeling of being overwhelmed for no apparent reason. All of these are signs. Signs that you are absorbing much more than you should. And the time has come to understand this gift. Want to understand all of this? Want to learn how to protect yourself and transform this sensitivity into strength? Then follow me on the channel. I'm George, and I will show you that being chosen is not a burden. It's an incredible mission. Let's embark on this journey together. Your body is an incredible alert system. Before your mind processes anything, it is already screaming. Those back pains, that weight on your shoulders, that deep fatigue even after a perfect night's sleep. All of this is a message. Your organism is trying to communicate something beyond the physical. It's as if there is an internal alarm saying, "Hey, something is sucking your energy." Social interactions transform into true energy battlefields. You may have spent just a few hours with people, watched the news, or been in tense environments, and your body records every vibration. It's not drama, it's sensitivity. Every encounter, every environment leaves a mark. And if you do not learn to clear these marks, they will accumulate like invisible layers of exhaustion. Imagine your body as a sponge. It absorbs not only water but emotions, tensions, energies. Every person you meet, every situation you experience. Everything leaves a residue. Sometimes this residue is so subtle that you don't even notice, but your body does. It feels every fragment of external energy as if it were a real, concrete weight. Fatigue does not come just from physical movement. It comes from the invisible connections you establish all the time. Your nervous system is constantly processing information that goes far beyond what you are aware of. It's like having a computer running thousands of programs in the background, consuming energy without you realizing it. Your organism develops its own protective intelligence. It starts to create symptoms to get your attention. Pain in the back, weight on the shoulders, heavy head. These are warning signs. They are silent cries asking you to pay attention, to clean your energy, to breathe and reconnect with yourself. Spiritual exhaustion is no joke. When you ignore these signals for too long, your body goes into emergency mode. It's like a defense system that needs to shut everything down to recharge. And when it reaches this point, recovery is not simple. It requires care, attention, and love. Learn to listen to your body. It is your most sincere ally. Every pain, every fatigue has a story to tell. They are coded messages about what is happening in your energetic life. Do not ignore. Pay attention. Your body is the first and most important channel of communication with your essence. Your heart is an emotional radar so precise that it can pick up feelings as if they were radio waves. Suddenly, a deep sadness invades you without warning. You are productive, focused, and out of nowhere comes an inexplicable discouragement. It's not drama, it's not madness. It's your extraordinary ability to feel beyond conventional limits. Your emotional system operates on a different frequency. The emotions of others pass through you like invisible electric currents. A tightness in the chest that definitely isn't yours. An absurd urge to cry. An irritation that seems to emerge from nowhere. These sensations carry untold stories, unprocessed pains that float around you. You become a channel of emotions, a receiver of silent emotional narratives. Imagine yourself as a parabolic antenna picking up emotional signals, imperceptible to others. Your energetic field is so vast that you can perceive what people try to hide behind smiles and superficial conversations. That colleague who seems to be okay, but carries a deep anguish. That family member who smiles but has a hidden sadness. All of this resonates within you, without asking for permission. The emotional universe functions like an infinite web of connections. Global news, social tensions, collective events. Everything generates an emotional charge that floats in the environment. And you? You catch these vibrations as if you were connected to an invisible network of feelings. Your sensitivity turns you into a living emotional thermometer, capable of feeling what few can. Distinguishing what is yours becomes an almost impossible challenge. Emotions arrive and blend so quickly that they seem completely original. One moment you are happy, the next you are completely immersed in deep sadness, not understanding the origin. This emotional dance does not represent instability. It is your unique ability to process emotions on a level far beyond the conventional. Your emotional intelligence goes far beyond what anyone can comprehend. You don't just feel, you absorb, process, and unconsciously try to heal these emotions. It's as if your heart were a giant emotional sponge, soaking up the surrounding vibrations to try to balance the environment. A gift that few understand, but that places you in a special category of sensitive beings. The emotional weight you carry is not weakness, it is an incredible strength. Each absorbed emotion is like a secret code that your body deciphers. You are not merely a passive receiver, but a processor of emotional energies. Every feeling that passes through you is an opportunity for deeper understanding of the human condition. Protecting your emotional field becomes a delicate and necessary art. It doesn't mean shutting yourself off from the world, but developing conscious filters, deep breathing, moments of silence, meditation. These are essential tools to ensure you are not completely consumed by these external emotional waves. Your well-being must be your absolute priority. Sensitivity is your superpower, not your sentence. Every emotion you feel is a message, an invitation to look deeper, to understand beyond. Do not be afraid to feel. Learn to dance with these emotions, to observe them without being completely engulfed by them. You are much more than a receptor. You are a transformer of energies. Your heart is not a weakness. It is a portal of connection to the emotional universe. Every feeling that passes through you is an opportunity for growth, healing, and understanding. Breathe deeply. You are not alone on this journey of extreme sensitivity. Your behavior starts to change in an almost imperceptible way. The environments that once felt normal now scream in your ears. Crowds transform into energy battlefields, where every sound, every movement, every breath seems to completely drain you. It's not drama, it's not exaggeration. It's your sensitivity screaming for protection, for space, for emotional survival. Noisy environments become true sensory nightmares. Every noise echoes like a hammer inside your head. Superficial conversations consume you, sucking every drop of your vital energy. You realize that it's no longer about introversion or shyness, it's about preservation. Your body has developed such a precise defense system that it automatically rejects what doesn't match your frequency. Imagine your energetic field as an invisible shield. It no longer allows the entry of vibrations that don't resonate with your essence. That crowded bar where you used to love meeting friends, it now feels like a radiation field. That noisy work meeting, it has become an energetic survival challenge. You didn't choose to be this way. Your soul simply decided to protect itself. The places that once welcomed you now feel aggressive. It's as if your body has developed an ultra-sensitive protection radar. Every environment is instantly scanned. Your intuition operates in maximum alert mode, detecting every tiny vibration that could drain you. It's not paranoia. It's a refined defense mechanism that few understand. Your social choices undergo a radical transformation. You begin to prefer more intimate gatherings, deep conversations, moments of real connection. Those large meetings, those crowded parties, all transform into an almost traumatic experience. Your nervous system reacts as if it is constantly in a state of overload, asking for calm, silence, and protection. Rejection is not personal, it is energetic. Your body has developed its own intelligence for preservation. Every person, every environment is instantly scanned. If something does not resonate with your frequency, it is automatically filtered out. You are not being difficult or unfriendly. You are simply honoring your own energy, your own process of healing and growth. Your soul is undergoing a deep cleansing. What once felt normal now reveals itself as a field of energetic drain. Empty conversations, superficial relationships, dense environments. All of this becomes unbearable. It's not about being special, it's about being true. Your sensitivity is a gift, not a curse. Boundaries become your new comfort zone. You learn to say no without guilt, to distance yourself without explanations. Your energy is too precious to be wasted on interactions that do not nourish you. Each choice is an act of self-care. Each distancing is a moment of preservation. You are not fleeing. You are strengthening yourself. The journey of sensitivity is solitary but powerful. Few will understand this transformation. Many will judge you, call you weird, call you complicated. But you know the truth. Your sensitivity is a superpower, a direct channel to the universe. Every filter you create, every energetic barrier you establish, is an act of self-love. Breathe deeply. Your sensitivity is not a problem to be solved. It is a gift to be honored. Every choice, every distancing, every moment of silence, all of this is part of your unique journey of growth and self-discovery. You're like a beacon for lost souls. Emotionally unstable people find you and instantly feel an inexplicable sense of security. It's as if your energy field screams, "You are safe here." Within seconds, the emotional dump begins. Heavy confessions, stories of pain, unprocessed traumas, everything flows to you like a river of emotions without banks. Your capacity for welcoming acts like a magnet for those in need of healing. Friends, acquaintances, even strangers. Everyone feels they can unload their problems without judgment. In the meantime, you listen, absorb, connect. By the end of the conversation, they leave feeling light, renewed, and you? Completely exhausted, as if you've carried the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's not a conscious choice. Your healing system operates on autopilot. You don't just listen, you absorb. Each story, each trauma, each emotional wound becomes part of your energy field. It's as if you were a giant emotional sponge, soaking up every drop of pain that people need to release. Your empathy knows no bounds. Healers like you have a rare gift. You can transform pain into healing simply by being present. But this ability comes at a high price. Each conversation turns into a session of energy transfer, where you receive all the negative charge. It's not just listening, it's literally processing the other person's energy through your own system. Your sensitivity places you in an involuntary role as an emotional therapist. People instantly feel they can lower their guard with you. Old traumas, deep fears, kept secrets. Everything finds acceptance in your energy field. As they free themselves, you are filled with heavy emotional density. The danger lies in the subtlety of this exchange. You don't even notice when you start to absorb. These are small fragments of pain that accumulate over time. A story here, a vent there. Gradually, your body begins to manifest the symptoms of this overload. Chronic fatigue, inexplicable sadness, physical pains that have no apparent origin. Your empathy needs clear limits. Welcoming does not mean sacrificing yourself. Healing others cannot mean destroying yourself. Every drop of energy you give away without awareness distances you from your purpose. You are not a repository of pain. You are a channel of transformation, and channels need to be clear to flow. Learning to protect yourself does not mean ceasing to be empathetic. It means understanding that your energy is precious. It means establishing healthy boundaries. Not everyone deserves your healing field. Not every pain needs to be absorbed. Your sensitivity is a gift, not a free public service for emotional processing. True healing begins when you understand that your energy is not unlimited. Every no you say, every boundary you establish, every moment of self-care, all of this is an act of love. Not just for you, but for everyone who needs your clean and restored energy field. Breathe deeply. You do not need to carry the world. Your mission is not to absorb all existing pain, but to transform the energy around you with awareness, love, and most importantly, with clear and loving boundaries. Your mind functions like an ultra-sensitive processor that is constantly on. Thousands of pieces of information, thoughts, and energies float without permission, invading your mental space like invisible waves. It's not paranoia. It's your extraordinary ability to pick up stimuli that go unnoticed by most. Each thought seems to have a life of its own, swirling uncontrollably, creating a permanent internal turmoil of information. Your mind works like a parabolic antenna for thoughts. Every environment, every person, every situation leaves mental traces that you absorb instantly. Other people's conversations, unspoken tensions, untold stories. Everything becomes fuel for your mental processor. You don't choose to pick up, you simply do. It's like having a mental radar permanently on. Mental fatigue is not something you choose. It's a state of absolute overload. Your brain tries to organize all this information, classify each stimulus, understand each captured energy. But at a certain point, this system collapses. The mental overload transforms into deep exhaustion, where resting seems impossible. Sleeping doesn't necessarily mean resting. Your mind continues processing, capturing, organizing. These are thoughts that do not belong to you but occupy your mental space. You wake up more tired than when you went to bed, as if you had worked all night without stopping. Mental fatigue installs itself quietly and deeply. Protecting your mind becomes a vital necessity. It's not about isolating yourself, but about creating conscious filters. Meditation, moments of silence, disconnection practices. All of this transforms into essential tools for mental survival. You need to learn to clear your mental field, as one clears a computer filled with viruses. Your mental sensitivity is not a problem. It's a gift. Each thought captured, each energy processed, is a fragment of a deeper understanding of the universe. But for this gift to work, you need to learn to manage it with consciousness and love. Breathe deeply. Your mind is not a repository. It is a channel for transformation. Every thought can be observed, but it doesn't have to consume you. You're much more than the stimuli you capture. You are the conscious observer of this infinite mental dance. Your intuition begins to speak louder than any external voice. It's not madness. It's not paranoia. It's an ultra-refined internal navigation system. Even before words are spoken, you already know. Before the environment changes, you have already felt it. Your perception operates on a frequency that goes far beyond the obvious, capturing invisible layers that most don't even imagine exist. Intuitive signals come as instant flashes, a tightness in your chest when someone mentions something seemingly neutral, a sudden shiver upon entering a certain environment, an inexplicable sense of alertness when a person smiles, but their eyes tell another story. Your intuition doesn't ask for permission, it simply happens, like a permanent internal security system. Sensitivity transforms into a superpower of perception. Environments, people, situations. Everything speaks without needing to use words. You can feel the energy of a place even before entering. You sense the emotional climate of a group with just a glance. Your intuition doesn't lie, it simply reveals what is hidden. This ability can be frightening at first. Seeing beyond the veil of reality is not comfortable. You begin to notice manipulations, hidden truths, undeclared intentions. It's like having an expanded view of the world where nothing is exactly as it seems. Your intuition becomes a divine protection system. Learning to trust these signals is a journey of courage. Often, you will be challenged to believe in yourself against all external evidence. Your intuition will guide you down paths that seem crazy to others. But it is never wrong. It simply anticipates movements that are not yet visible. Your spirit is constantly alerting you. Every sensation, every shiver, every subtle perception, everything is a message. They are not just signals of protection. They are invitations for a deeper understanding of reality. Your intuition is not a burden. It is a rare gift of expanded perception. Breathe deeply. Trust your internal radar. It knows paths that your rational mind will never be able to map. You are not alone on this journey. Your intuition is your compass, your guide, your true source of wisdom. Your body cries out for care. It is no longer a luxury. It is an urgent survival necessity. The energy you absorb needs to be processed, cleansed, renewed. Every moment of self-care transforms into a healing ritual. A declaration of self-love that goes far beyond any superficial wellness practice. Meditation ceases to be a trend and becomes essential breathing. Silence is not isolation. It is reconstruction. Every minute dedicated to yourself is a shield against constant energy drain. Your nervous system needs this moment to unload all the information absorbed, to clear the emotional channels that are constantly overloaded. Nature becomes your greatest ally in healing. Trees, water, stones, everything acts as a natural discharge for heavy energies. Walking barefoot, feeling the earth, observing the sky, these are practices that restore your original frequency. It's not romanticism, it's energy survival. You need to reconnect with your essence to avoid being consumed by the external world. Setting boundaries transforms into the most important survival skill. It doesn't mean being insensitive, but rather protecting your vital energy. Every no said with love is an act of self-care. Every necessary distancing is a breath for your soul. You don't need to be available to everyone all the time. Your energy is too precious to be wasted. Prayer, meditation, spiritual practices all become protective shields. They are no longer extra activities. They are survival procedures. Your energy field needs to be constantly cleansed, restored, and strengthened. It's like maintaining a precious piece of equipment. You are that equipment. Delicate, sensitive, powerful. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is a responsibility. The more you strengthen yourself, the more you can truly help. A clogged channel doesn't help anyone. An exhausted, sensitive person cannot be light for others. Your self-care transforms into the most important act of love you can do for the world. Breathe deeply. Your well-being is non-negotiable. Every moment dedicated to yourself is an act of revolution. You do not need to carry the world. You need to be whole to illuminate whatever is possible. Your energy is your greatest treasure. Take care of it as the most precious thing there is. You are not a mistake of the universe. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, but a precious gift. Each perception, each intense feeling, each subtle capture is evidence of an extraordinary ability to understand the world beyond the obvious. But being a sensitive person does not mean being a repository of others' pains. Your mission is not to exhaust yourself, but to transform. It is not to absorb all the weight of the world, but to illuminate the spaces that need healing. Every boundary you establish, every moment of self-care, every conscious breath, all of this strengthens your true capacity to help. The world needs your true light, not a dimmed, tired, and drained beacon, but a luminous being, aware of your power, respectful of your own energy. You were chosen to be a channel of transformation, not self-destruction. Take care of yourself. Recognize your gift. Honor your sensitivity. And now I invite you. Which part of this journey resonated with you the most? What insights emerged? Share in the comments. Comment and let's exchange experiences. Love,